funny because even after 4 years, when people explain to people what I actually do or what Alt is, I usually just go, oh, we did that deer ad. And they go, oh yeah, that one. Well, Nocturnal Migration, I guess, is a sentimental favourite for us because it was our first ad. Originally when we quoted it, we're going to mainly be doing real deer. And the idea was taking lots of real deer and layering them up. But as we sort of got into it, we realised that we weren't going to get away with just having real deer, we were going to have a CG deer. So we modelled up a deer, we called him Elvis. He was a stag, and a female deer that we called Priscilla. And I did a test where I pretended to be feeding Elvis out in the back car park here. And when I arrived in New Zealand for the shoot, they were all stressing because they couldn't get the deers to do what they wanted them to do, and they had to build all these fences. And I showed the director a video of me feeding this deer, and he was just blown away because it looked real. And in fact, he even showed the animal trainer, and the animal trainer said, wow, he's a great specimen, where's he located? And so we kind of fooled the animal trainer. I mean, there was some really beautiful moments where they used a real deer, like on the train and some of the stuff in the nightclub. But we were there really just to augment it and make it, you know, a much larger scale. And but in the end, we created some hero deers of our own, which were fully CG, like in the party scene and stuff. That's actually one of my favourite shots of the whole thing. So what we did on the day is we had the deer inside the house and sticking its head out, and we had an animal trainer holding up a plate of food, and so the deer reached to you know, eat the food. And then we did the opposite. We had a deer outside with an animal trainer reaching down with a plate of food, and the deer jumped up and grabbed the food, and then we stitched the two together. I mean, it was a bit of jiggery-pokery to get them all to line up, but that's how we pulled that off. So we were pretty proud of that job because from a technical point of view, it was really challenging. You know, we kept pushing them closer and closer to camera, which means you have to get them absolutely right.